Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 24 goal ideas for 2024. I divided these into different categories to make it so much easier. So if you'd like to follow these same categories, you can definitely do so. So first category is personal development goals, health and fitness, career, financial, relationships and social, travel and adventure, and last up, new hobbies and creativity. I will have all of these categories linked down below so you can go ahead and check it out if you would like to take some time to journal or reflect or really think about these goals and use it in your own life. So let us start off with personal development goals. My first one is to read 10 books this year. It doesn't matter if it is fiction or non-fiction. I think that this is a really manageable amount of books. I know a lot of people have really crazy book goals like 40 books a year and stuff like that, which is all fine if you can do that. And if you're accustomed reading, I clearly am not reading as much, so I want to read 10 books this year. Next up is to go on a solo date. I am single, as most of you guys know, and I'm really not interested in dating right now. I feel like if I will change that next year, I'm not really sure. I'm in a really good space right now, and I think I want to do more solo dates with myself and go out and just have a glass of wine and just have some sushi or just do something by myself. And it's something that I really want to do just to get out of my comfort zone. Next up is to continue therapy. Last year I had some therapy sessions and it was really helpful and beneficial. So I definitely want to continue along with that, because I feel like if you get such a different perspective when you're talking to somebody else and you hear things that you might not want to hear, and you also listen, and a lot of times your friends or your family might be trying to tell you something and you don't listen, and then you hear it from someone else. I definitely do recommend that. I felt like the last time I had a therapy session, I let go of a really toxic relationship last year, like a situationship, and after that my life honestly thrived in the most amazing and positive ways ever. So I know that that was so beneficial in that aspect, so I really want to continue that. Next up, I want to practice daily journaling for anxiety. I have to say I've gotten a lot better with my anxiety, because a lot of my anxiety did stem from relationships that I have been in, but this is my first time being single for almost a year, and that anxiety has toned down quite a bit. I do have anxious thoughts sometimes, and I definitely feel like journaling could help so much with that. Number 5, I want to have a basic cleaning routine on specific days. Like on Thursdays I know I'm doing this, on Mondays I know I'm doing this, on Fridays I'm doing laundry. If I have a cleaning routine and tackle one room per day, it should not be building up like the rate it does in my area, and it is something that I really want to work on and implement in 2024, so that way my apartment in general could stay really spotless and it doesn't pile up into an unmanageable mess. So I definitely think I want to do something and have a cleaning schedule Monday to Friday where I really focus on something, and I get into the habit of doing that every single week, so I get into that routine and I know what has to be done on certain days. Next, I was in the process of removing a tattoo right here, and I kind of slacked up on it, so I really want to make sure next year that I go to my appointments, and even though it's super painful, I know it is all worth it, because I really want to get rid of it. It was a really bad, poor choice when I was a teenager, and I do regret it a lot, and I just want to remove it from my body and just have a clean slate. So definitely working on that, so at the end of 2024 I should be tattoo free. I have been focusing a lot on my hair recently, as you guys can tell. I would hope that you can, and I just want to continue that. But I want to start doing hair treatments in my hair, because I really don't, and I've never really done a real hair treatment. So I want to do something every 3 months and schedule it in so that I can take care of my hair. And I've been growing my hair. I really want my hair to get longer and healthier, but I'm really proud of the growth that I have, and I can attribute that to taking care of my hair a lot more in 2023. So I want to carry that into 2024 and really do those nice treatments. Okay, so onto health and fitness goal. I want to work out and focus a lot more on Pilates. I have been doing that. That is what I attest a lot to my weight loss, and I'm very happy with how I look right now. I just want to make sure and keep that up, because I know when I tend to get busy, I neglect my workouts, and I really don't want to go back to that unhealthy place where I was at. So definitely want to make sure I prioritize working out 4 times a week. Next up is to have more salads and greens, but I'm really excited because for Christmas I did get the bloom greens and superfoods powder. So that is going to be helping me a lot get in my daily intake of greens. And of course, I want to focus a lot on eating more salads every day, especially for dinner. I want to make sure and try new recipes. So this year I made pumpkin pancakes and I made it really, really well. And I was so proud of myself. And I also learned how to make like authentic udon noodles, which again, I'm so excited and proud of. This year, I really do want to continue that trend and, you know, kind of move away from my comfort zone of just eating like very raw or roasted things. Okay, this one, you guys, I'm so guilty of this. I just don't like going to the doctor or the dentist, and I just put things off a lot. And if something is wrong, I tend to truly ignore it. And I want to make sure this year to go and have my regular checkups, my blood tests, pap smears, all of those things. And I want to go to the dentist and do my regular cleaning every 6 months, which I have not been doing at all. So that is a huge one, to do those routine doctor visits to make sure everything is okay. So moving on to career now, I want to continue adding things to my portfolio, and something that I really want to do is start offering Instagram filters for special occasions. I do have it linked on my website, so you can go ahead and check it out. I have like some wedding ones that I did, but I never really talked about it. So I definitely want to be brave and mention it on my Instagram, so that anyone who's having like things coming up and want really cute custom Instagram filters, I can be the go-to for that, because I love creating really pretty filters, and I have done some in the past, but I just did not like advertise it. I also want this year to mentor, and this is something that I was really hesitant about. I did mentor somebody earlier this year and it was really, really good, but I want to actually, again, be brave and take that next step and advertise it as a service that I offer. So maybe you guys in my future videos, or if you follow me on Instagram and you see the opportunity for mentorship coming up, especially if you're a small business and you want to get my advice and kind of like go through things, you might be able to have a one-on-one with me like that. And I just want to focus on doing more events like what I've been doing this year. And next up, and I know a lot of people might not be able to do this, but if you could, I highly recommend it. And that is to take a day off. If you work from Monday to Saturday, which was me, I really want to take one day off, because honestly on Sunday so many places are closed and I can't really run all of the errands that I may want to run or do all the things that I want to do, and I'm really happy about it. I am so excited to have this day off so that I can focus on YouTube and my other projects and other things that I really want to focus on. So this is making me so very excited. Oh my goodness, you guys, look forward to a lot more amazing content next year from me. So financial goals, I want to create a budget and stick to it. I have been really good with budgeting in the past, but I kind of slipped off of it. So I really want to implement that back and have like a specific budget, especially knowing the bills I have to pay and the rent and stuff like that, and then having a budget for groceries and then spending my personal spending. I want to also do a no spend month or week. So I did do this, I think 2 years ago on my channel, so you can go ahead and check that out. I will have it linked down below, plus a free printable where you can go ahead and track your no spend month. But I think this is really important, especially if you have been spending a lot, and I know we spent a lot in the holidays, so I feel like having a no spend coming up in the new year might be a really great idea before things get really busy, and it's a great way to really reset your finances. Next up, I want to do something towards like retirement or something like that, and have like a savings plan specifically for that. I definitely am planning to go and get advice on that so that I could start building that up, so I have at least those things in place. Next up, I really want to save for an amazing vacation. I have not traveled in such a long time, especially because I moved and I had like all of these really grown-up responsibilities, so I was not able to travel, especially with my 2 cats and stuff. But now I kind of put things into place so that I have somebody who will be able to come and house sit my cats for me when I am on vacation or when I'm traveling, which is really, really good, and that was always like my main worry. So now that I have those things in place, I really want to save up and travel somewhere. Next up, I want to start backtracking my expenses and cut down on unnecessary spending. This is something that I was really, really good at, and I do have a few budget videos that you guys would be familiar with, but I'm definitely planning on start back doing it so I could just be more accountable with myself. Next up, for relationships and social goals, I want to host more gatherings at my apartment. So for Christmas, my entire family came over and it was such like a new experience. So this is something for sure that I want to do more of next year and really have my space ready and just be a really amazing hostess and make cute drinks and have cute like appetizers and stuff like that whenever people come over. It is something that I'm really excited about, you know, like hosting a game night or sip and paint and little DIYs with my friends. I want to figure out my dating situation. Like I told you guys, it's almost been a year that I'm single, which is the first time in my life that I'm this single for so long, and I just want to figure out if I do want to date next year or if I still want to just go with the flow and enjoy my life and enjoy being single. I know that people say that if you want to find somebody, you obviously can't stay home with your cats, which is currently me. I just have a really good idea of what I want in a guy from now on, and I definitely will not be like doing any of the nonsense that I did in the past and settling for less. Something that I want to do this year as well under this category is to go salsa dancing classes with my friends. So I was always thinking I wanted to go, but I didn't have anyone to go out with, and my friends, I actually talked to them about it and they said that they would absolutely go with me. So I'm really excited to go salsa dancing with them and just have a really good time. So on to travel and adventures. I want to visit a new country or city this year. Like I said, I was not traveling and I have not traveled in a while because of my newly adulting responsibilities, but I am definitely going to be traveling next year. And something else is to just do like a staycation somewhere, like just to have a little weekend and just go by myself and just enjoy a new place, like maybe by the beach or a hotel or something like that, and just do that for myself, because that is something I never did because I would always be dependent on a guy and I would always be dependent on going with somebody else. But this is something that I can do by myself, so I definitely want to do that. On to the last category, which is new hobbies and creativity. My goal is to build a 500-piece puzzle and I'm so excited about doing it. I got a really beautiful one for Christmas, so that is what I'll be working on. I want to have like an indoor herb garden and take it seriously this time and not like kill it. So I do have a little area that I put aside, and it's a little cute trough with a gold stand. You guys will see it in one of my future videos, and I'm gonna have like my plants in it. I felt like if this is the best way to do it because my cats tend to dig up everything, so having this really cute little trough area where I have everything and they can't get access to is definitely going to make my herb garden thrive. So I'm really excited about starting that and getting it done. So this is my living room area and I want to do a living room refresh, so that's always a great idea. If you have a space in your house or apartment that you really want to have a little bit of an upgrade, that can be a really great goal for 2024. So for instance, I want to like get another couch seating area and I want to paint these walls on the back white. As you can see, it's like a cream color, so I definitely want to do that and like, you know, get a few more furniture pieces so that when I host especially and people are over, I have like enough seating. And last up, I want to learn to make cocktails. This is something that I've always wanted to do and I've been putting it off, but this is the year, you guys. 2024 is the year that I'm gonna go ahead and get those things done. So as I mentioned before, everything that I called out on all of the categories will be listed down below. So if that is something that you want to reflect and journal on and get your own goals from, you can definitely do that. If you want, you can also drop some of your goals down below so that we can all read it and wish you all the best for the new year. Thumbs this video up if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more like these, don't forget to also subscribe so you won't miss anything. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.